Too bad.
Yeah.
You can't blame Steve for choosing this morning to mow and stain his fence. Pretty nice out there.
He's just saying that. Yeah. No, it's great. I mean, the winds.
Well, you even took a walk outside.
I did. Went up to Arcadia Lake, walked around there, walked about 14 miles.
Sure you did.
And, Okay, walked a couple. It was beautiful, though. You know, it was great. I mean, nice and cool. A little bit of a breeze showing up. More wind ahead of us, though. But at the same time, here we go. We're talking about 80s. Lake Hefner, one of the nicest and really most popular, in the country as far as surfing and sailing and things like that, because of the elevation of the lake. It's up high and not blocked by much at all. So what do you get? You get a nice breeze moving across the water. So kite surfing and all that going on. Yep, better lake for that, for sure. 73 degrees in Oklahoma City, a south wind at 15. Our humidity way low, very low, 33%. The air is still dry. Dew points have come up some. With a south wind, we have a little more moisture coming back. Dew points today are in the low 40s. Like yesterday, we had dew points in the mid-30s as that Canadian air was still here. And it's here, but it's beginning to erode and pull out of here. 75 in Guthrie, 77 in from Hinton. Clinton now hanging on to an 80. So as you move east, it's cooler. As you move west, it is warmer. A little bit of Canadian air still hanging on in northeastern Oklahoma. 66 in Miami and Bonita and Grove, to a 79 in Enid. And again, out west, lots of 80s across western Oklahoma. And today marks the beginning of our warm-up. We're talking about a south wind blowing to the north. Now, tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, we're going to have another weak cool front move in. Not a big deal. It'll cool us off slightly, but nothing major. And that front now is to our northwest, and that's going to be tied to this storm system, which is going to dive to the southeast of us, or to our northeast, to the southeast. And then that front will come through here for tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. So cooler Thursday, but it's a one-day deal. And then we start to warm right back up for your Friday. Next week, again, the weekend will be warm. Next week will be mild, out ahead of storm number 1, which is now becoming a tropical storm and a hurricane. That will lift north through Mexico, come into Oklahoma on about Tuesday of next week. Storm number 2, over 2,600 miles away. There's Alaska. This is Western Canada. This will come into Oklahoma for Wednesday of next week, and then there's a third system after that. So we have 1, 2, and 3 storms lined up, short term, nice and quiet, dry through the weekend, through the first half of next week. Well, let's say Monday of next week. And then by Tuesday, this thing comes into the picture. And it's a fast-moving system, but it should be enough. We get enough moisture in here to give us a wave of rain and thunderstorms Tuesday night. This will come into Oklahoma on Wednesday, right? We get a little bit of a break Thursday, and this comes out by next Friday and Saturday. So it's an active pattern, it's a wet pattern, and right now, if this all pans out, we could see quite a bit of rain in Oklahoma. Some of the data going crazy on rain amounts. We're going to be a little conservative. This is good. If this all pans out between those 3 storms, 2 to maybe 3, 4 inches of rain, possibly. That would be almost statewide. All right, lows tonight, upper 40s, a south breeze, looks good. And by the way, if that rain pans out like it's trying to, we would put another nice dent in the drought. All right, tomorrow afternoon, 80s, 81 in Oklahoma City, low 80s down south, 70s across the north, slightly cooler behind that front. The front comes in Oklahoma City, mid to late afternoon. The winds will switch from the south to the north, not very strong, mostly sunny tomorrow. Thursday, a little cooler, a north breeze, not a big deal, mostly sunny on Thursday, and then Friday, a north wind, but we're right back into the 80s on Friday. 9-day forecast, 80s right through the weekend, into your Monday, and then Tuesday, wave 1 arrives, storm 1 arrives with a 70% chance of rain and storms. Storm 2 arrives on Wednesday, and then that third storm arrives in about 10 to 11 days. There's a lot going on. Until then, we are dry. We'll be back right after this.